Hey Brent, Games Workshop sent us Beastgrave. It's awesome. It comes with beastmen and elves.
Oh, cool. What do the elves look like?
Well, they look like beastmen.
Beastmen? Wait, what do they look like?
They have hooves.
And what about the elves?
They also have hooves.
Well, do they have fur?
Who?
The elves.
You mean the beastmen.
Maybe?
The beastmen have fur.
What do the elves have?
They have hooves.
But no fur.
Just hair and bows.
Sweet, the elves have bows.
And the beastmen. Well, there's also a squirrel. Lion.
So you're lying. There's not a squirrel.
No, they brought a beastman.
Who did? The beastmen?
No, the elves.
So the elves have a beastman.
No, they have hooves and bows and a squirrel lion.
Okay, what do the beastmen have?
The beastmen have a bestigore.
Okay, finally.
With an elf head.
Thanks to Games Workshop and all our viewers, we've received an advanced copy of Warhammer Underworlds Beastgrave. In this video, we'll discuss what we think Beastgrave can offer Age of Sigmar players and later give the game a test drive. We all played and enjoyed Warhammer Underworlds Shadespire when it was first released back in 2017. But a few months later, we started our channel, focusing on Age of Sigmar, and admittedly, we let Underworlds sit on the shelf. We've collected many of the warbands as they've been released, but for us, receiving Beastgrave is a reintroduction to Underworlds, and it got us thinking. Warhammer Underworlds has added a lot to Age of Sigmar through its lore and model ranges, and we think Beastgrave also has a lot to offer Age of Sigmar players. Now, if you're looking for a tutorial on how to play the game, check out Games Workshop's official video. It does a great job of explaining the rules, so we're going to focus our efforts elsewhere.
When I think of Age of Sigmar, 40k, or Warcry, I don't think of them solely as games. I refer to them as the Warhammer hobby. Painting, modeling, and gaming all fall under the banner of this hobby, regardless of whether you focus on more of a single aspect. But Underworlds is different. It's first and foremost a game. You don't even have to paint the miniatures, though I encourage you to do so. This could be a board game on your shelf that you play with a friend who might be daunted at starting a new hobby. You, as an Age of Sigmar fan, still get to play in the AOS world and get to introduce it to someone else. Of all the Age of Sigmar games, Underworlds has one of the lowest barriers to entry. Just buy the core box and you're good.
It's pretty obvious that the miniatures in this box set would appeal to Age of Sigmar players, but there's a bit more to that. Grashrack's Despoilers aren't just a mob of unruly beastmen. They're the first Beast of Chaos models made specifically for Age of Sigmar. Beastgrave offers dynamic alternate sculpts for classic units like Ungor and the Great Brave Shaman, or just play them as their own war scroll, gaining access to a unique spell. Skaith's Wild Hunt offers even more. Beastgrave introduces a brand new race, the Kurnothi. These elven huntsmen fight for the Sylvaneth, and their models have designs rooted in the classic Wood Elf range, but have taken it a step further. These elves are the Age of Sigmar versions of centaurs and satyrs, taking a familiar mythological concept and making it Warhammer.
Lastly, as our friend Doug from 2+ Tough would say, here's the thing. Let's talk about the lore of Underworlds. I think the cursed city of Shadespire, which got a shout out in Skirmish but really came into its own in Underworlds, is one of the most iconic locations in the mortal realms. The story of Nagash passing his cruel sentence on the decadent Cataphragnes and cursing the city into oblivion is one of his best character-defining moments. And in Underworlds, you get to play out the aftermath of this major event. Which brings us to Beastgrave. The Cataphragn curse is spreading into Gur, a realm we don't know nearly enough about. Though we've read that even its mountains and forests are both predator and prey, this concept truly comes to life in the several pages of lore included in the core box. The Beastgrave is a living, titanic, crawling mountain that calls to the peoples of Gur through visions and dreams, promising riches and adventure rather than becoming the mountain's next meal. Warbands battle deep in its caves that drip with digestive juices and molten amber, while being fueled with predatory instinct that the Beastgrave instills in them. This setting adds a lot of narrative to Underworlds that you could effortlessly bring to battles in Age of Sigmar. Here we go. We're playing our game of Warhammer Underworlds Beastgrave. We've got everything set up, and now we're starting turn 1.
we need to do a roll off to see who gets to pick, who gets to do choose an activation first. Since Jack set up his warband first, he counts as having 1 critical success. We are each rolling 4 dice and comparing the number of critical successes. That's here, that nice Batman POW dice. So let's go ahead and see what we get. I have none. And you have 1. So you get to pick. Do you want to activate a fighter first, or should I?
I will let you activate.
All right. Well, I'm going to activate one of my fighters first. I'm going to go ahead and activate Gnarl, which is a pretty good Ungor name. So he has a movement of 4 hexes. I'm going to move him 1, 2, over to objective 3. And then I'm going to give him this move token, so he can no longer move or charge for the rest of the action phase. So now we're going to move to the power step. So in the power step, I've got no power cards I want to play. Jack, do you have any power cards that you want to play?
Negative.
So that is going to end my activation. Now we will move to Jack's activation.
Negatory, good buddy.
So I want to mention real quickly, our miniatures are not painted. Minus 100 YouTube points, we know. But Shu is very excited about the Carnothian. He wants to paint them very well. The thing that you guys don't know about Shu, I think the best way to explain it is, I like the Dark Crystal, but Shu is the Dark Crystal. Shu is made of strange, fey, weird fantasy tropes, and having elves with hooves, that just has made him very happy. So we're going to give him all the time that he needs to paint these to an excellent standard for future battle reports. But in the meantime,
Yes.
we're just going to have to deal with colored plastic.
And there's nothing more Dark Crystal than a squirrel lion.
A squirrel lion. Well, let me just tell you real quick. I mean, just for reference here. These guys, the Carnothi, they are Order Beastmen. They are the combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut of miniatures. And I'm so happy that they are Order Beastmen. What are you playing? Beastmen. You're playing Order?
Beastman versus Beastman.
You're playing Order or Beastmen? Yes.
We're also defaulting to Shu for any and all name pronunciations. So Jack, who are you going to activate?
I'm going to...
This is a mistake.
activate Carthian.
Yeah, I rule it. I dub the Carthaean.
All right, so I'm doing a hunting horn as my action, so I'll flip this over. I put a horn counter.
I'm sorry, what did you just flip over? I didn't get it.
These are the activations.
Activation token.
I forgot to do mine too. There we go.
So I put activation token on this card, and the next time I roll an attack action for a fighter, I can re-roll it if I choose to.
Sweet.
And the next time, so I don't get to stay with that part or anything. Power step, I'm not playing anything.
Me neither.
This is a drenching game here. Yes.
Zoom in on that.
Oh, do you want to show some cards here?
You know, this
What is
guy, see
that? Yeah, and this one. Stop looking.
Don't cheat, Ren.
This one, that one. It's funny. Like I played this game before, back when it was Shadespire, Warhammer Underworlds, and I'm picking up the cards now, and I'm just like, I have no memory of this place.
You're like,
I have no memory of this game.
This place is the quote, though.
don't mess up Lord of the Rings for us, Brent.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Grashrak Fellhoof. He's just going to move 1. And let me go ahead and put a move token on him.
This is a Grashrak here, your guy, right?
Yeah, Grashrak Fellhoof. Yeah, and so he also has this ritual token on him that I placed at the start of the game, and anytime I kill somebody, I can put another ritual token on him. And if I have anybody attack, I can expend one of those ritual tokens and get a reroll.
I love the fact that, narratively speaking, you can kill somebody and have a bunch of bad guys around you and be like, no, hold on. I killed somebody. This is important.
He is sacrificing.
I have sacrificed this person. No!
In the power step, I actually am going to play a power card, Eldritch Haze. That's a gambit spell. So this a gambit spell is a card, you can use it in the power step like a ploy, but you have to cast it with this little symbol right here. I need the swirly gig. So let's go to his card. He is a level 1 wizard, so I get a single dice to try and cast this spell. And if cast, the caster gets +1 defense. This spell persists until the end of the round or until the caster is taken out of action. So he'll be a little harder to kill in case you want to come at me. If I get this, looking for the swirly symbol or a critical success. I fail with the
Hold on.
zappy lightning bolt.
Tap. Counter spell.
You don't have enough islands in place here.
I was like, I would believe that. I don't know about this.
Jack, are there any power cards you want to play?
Nope.
No, then it's going to be your turn.
Activating this, I'm going to do Lion, my chipmunk squirrel. I'm going to keep that. And he goes 5.
We want to show
1,
this.
2, 3, 4.
Shoot, what's the official pronunciation of Lighaen?
It's I should probably like brush up on. It's probably inspired by what, Welsh maybe. Okay, it's lion.
It's lion.
It's lion.
I like to show, like, see how cool this card looks? He has like fangs and sharp canine teeth and stuff. But here he has little incisors for eating nuts. And,
But make sure he's dead on here, and face on. There you can really see the fact that I have to edit in like a squirrel sound for this guy. I like the fact that there's a squirrel lion on the Order Beastmen team. They do weird stuff with him.
So I need a movement thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Or
Sorry,
her.
he can't move yet.
Correct.
Can you take an objective, then leave it, and like I have that objective now?
Because typically you score them, it will say at the end of the phase.
Oh, okay.
What you doing, Brent?
I'm going to activate. What's this guy here? Murgoth Halfhorn. He's actually going to charge, so he has a 4-inch move. 1, 2, 3.
Don't you dare!
Be sour.
Yeah. So it's his charge token, so he gets to make a move action. He gets to attack. I can't activate him later in the turn. That's fine. I only have one more activation after this. So I have 2 attack dice. I need swords.
I have 1 defense. I need
A shield. All right. Let's see if I can poke you for 2 damage. I missed both times.
Okay. Well, I got a
You
shield.
shield. Well,
I can put you in the pit, right?
no.
I got a success though.
Actually, I want to check. I think it's only that if I'm attacking you, I get to push you.
It's a good question. So basically, if you have a successful combat action, you might be able to shove someone a square.
Right, and they have to be
Or a hex.
a hex away from.
Yeah, so I couldn't.
Yeah, you can't just
Oh, so if you did go here, you could have shoved me in the pit if you got
Yeah.
it. That was a risky move. I'm glad that was awful.
Well done, Brent.
And to conclude the power step, I have no power cards. Jack, you also have no power cards. To your 3rd activation.
3rd activation. Flip that over. This guy's gonna move. 5.
Very good.
Clop, clop, clop.
Clippity clop. And now power card. What do I want to do? I want to
Brent's
choose
fishing
a
around
friendly
for it.
fighter. That fighter has 1 or more move tokens. Remove a move token. I'll remove a move token from him.
So Brent just fished that token out.
Like that was pointless. Come on.
All this.
I have. Okay, Jack has no power cards,
I want to play.
so that's gonna go to my final activation.
What you gonna do?
My final activation, Draknar. He's going to charge. 1, 2, 3. So he is going to attack Skaith, and I'm going to use my ritual counter on Grashrack. Remove that. So now I can re-roll one of these attack dice in this attack roll.
Okay.
So you've got your 1
And
shield.
supported.
Yeah, so I've got 1 support on here too. So I'm needing hammers, supports, or critical successes. I got 2 critical successes.
Oh man.
I'm doing 3 damage.
Ow! That hurt me.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Still alive.
He's a big horseman.
Oh, that happens after.
And I'm gonna push him 1 space back. Get away from my little brother.
Okay.
Did you never talk to me or my son?
That's not again.
I
Right.
have no power cards. So
Deer
Jack,
off the bumper of the Beastman.
I will charge. Oh no power
No
cards.
power cards?
Go to my phase. I'll
Okay,
charge.
so let's finish this.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll attack him,
All right.
and I get to re-roll
You to
Because of the
reroll
horn.
because of the horn.
the horn. So I have a total of 3 attacks.
And Brent, how many
Sword.
defense dice do you have?
I have only 1 on what's his name on Gnarl.
Gnarl.
But I do have support here, so I'm gonna get the supports and the dodges.
No.
And critical success. Ooh.
Yeah.
So I need a critical success here. Other than that, if I make it, I'm okay.
Yeah, there it is.
I got that.
Are
Yeah,
you swords or hammers?
I'm swords.
Oh, your swords.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind. Then
So
I
you
take
take
how much
2
damage?
damage.
Oh, then I die.
Then you die. Goodbye, Gnarl. Gnarl! Carl! You killed the guy with the trident today. How do you feel?
I feel great. All part of my plan. Think this way, come back around, get you off the objective.
That's right. That's right. Now you're thinking with portals there. I'm just going to cross the things off the to-do list today. Kill someone with the trident was pretty much the last thing for tonight. So
I didn't need to use this. So just go with.
Oh, it does, because it's your next attack activation.
Okay.
So now we'll move into the end phase.
In phase. So who I get points first?
I don't know. I think either of us. I mean, I don't have any of my cards, so.
Okay. Well, I have hold objective 1, which is that.
Ooh, snap.
I have Cry of the Wild. I had used the horn, and he's still alive.
So
I get 2.
victory points are tallied up by the gold emblems at the end of the bottom of those victory point cards. So these are the objectives that Jack achieved, and now he has a 3.
It's so good.
Okay.
Upgrades.
Upgrade. So I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to put it on this guy, even though he's might die. But then I can get the heck out of here with my 7 movement now.
Which upgrade have you played?
Plus 2 movement. It's called Great Strides.
Great Strides.
And so just in case I want to run off.
You are taking great strides tonight.
Yes, because I'm a current runoff hunter.
I have no glory points, so I can't play any upgrades.
Okay, and I have Battle Cry. Action. Remove all guard tokens from adjacent enemy fighters. Push all adjacent enemy fighters 1 hex. So I can scream like that. And then everybody goes over there.
Who are you putting that on?
I'm going to put it on my hornblower.
Ooh. So in that case, he's just like...
Yes, that is what he
covers their ear. And you have any more upgrades?
No.
Okay, well, I've got no upgrades, so now let's choose which cards we might toss.
I'm tossing this one.
I'd like to see you actually toss the card, sir. Jack is drawing up to the right deck, or right to the right hand amount, right?
Yeah.
I want to see which cards you're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to throw away this one. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's draw a new one.
And so when you discard a card, you put it down face up, right? So everybody can see what you got rid of.
Threw away despoilers, and then I drew...
down card.
That one's...
I didn't really see what it was, but hopefully you can. Hopefully he can get it going
and
this
then
turn.
let me throw away some of these as well. Let's throw away 2 of my power cards so then I can draw 3 more. Back up to 5.
Brent, I have to share this with you.
Yeah.
Every time I try to get you in shot, because this room is so narrow, I can't really sit at the end of the table here, so I'm kind of sitting on Brent's side. But what happens is I slowly pan up, and I pretty much just get your beard in, and then I bring it up to your face.
Come over here next to me.
But this is good, though. I mean, you got to keep growing that for a while before I can slow pan your beard.
I had a sweet beard growing, then my alopecia got 2 patches here that fell off.
Oh, and Josh shades his, right?
Yeah, well, Josh shaved his beard so he looks like a respectable.
But you know what? It'll be back by the time he's on the channel again.
Oh, true. And by the time
he paints any miniatures.
Yeah. He actually supposed to. Okay.
It's just whoever rolls more critical successes, and then to single supports and double supports.
I need this.
I need this.
You need this.
Is it recording?
It's recording.
It's recording. Oh, so here we go. I got a critical success. I am going to activate for.
Oh, one of my guys went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
You were inspired.
He charged. Yeah.
Oh, does he get any more health? No.
But he does have 2 shields. That's pretty good.
There we go.
So for those of you who haven't played this format of game before, basically on the other side of the card for these characters, if I can get it without glare, you can see that they can become inspired, and they essentially level up in the game. You flip it over, and they have new stats that are improved from their previous state. Jack had enough, was it action points to...
his is just he makes a charge, and at the end of that phase, if you have a charge token, you become inspired. Whereas, and that's for every member of his warband, but my whole warband becomes inspired once 2 enemy fighters are out of action. So
So you whack 2 dudes, and everybody gets super hopped up. And in the case of if you satisfy the criteria, that's how you level up.
Here we go. My activation. It is time for Draknar the Bestigor. He's going to charge 1, 2, 3. And he's going to take a swing at Skaith. So I've got supports, and I need hammers here with my 2 attacks. But now you have 2 defense.
Look at that face.
So I have 1 crit. Come on. Yeah! So
got
that's
him.
3 damage. I killed him for a glory point. That's his head right there. That's him.
Oh, snap. He's holding an elf head. I don't know if I can get that on camera, but yeah, he's got it now.
I have no power card in the power step. So, Jack, would you like to? Or I'm passing. Ooh.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Binding Wound.
Bind his wound gives him a move token, so he can't move.
Oh,
And so I need to get a swirly swirl, which
Yeah.
is... There's 2 on here.
Swirly gig.
He's like a
Or
lightning bolt,
crit.
swirly swirl, or a crit success. You got it. Okay, so
Move
I'm gonna
token.
give me a move token. So now I cannot move. Oh, I could attack if somebody gets near me, but I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be standing there poking with his spear, and they're gonna laugh at him.
I got the special thing, and I can push, and I got this card that gives me a point if I push, so watch this combo.
And back to me. I'm not going to use a power card. Jack, do you want to use a second power card?
Do you have a second power card you can use?
Maybe.
I do. I'm gonna boop, and then I'm gonna give my guy +1 wound. And I'm gonna give it to this guy because he only has 2 wounds. And I can use him for other stuff.
Okay, which guy did you just buff?
The lion chipmunk.
Boop. That
Yep,
guy.
so now he has 3 wounds instead of just 2. So now he can't be one shot.
Yep.
I think, well, maybe he can one shot him.
Oh yeah, he can be one shot. From what I saw from the last or from our practice match, I think he can get eaten, but it's still nice to have a squirrel lion on the field. Brent,
You know what?
A squirrel lion on the field or a squirrel lion on the field? Because he's not lying, he's like active.
I am going to play a power card now. I'm going to use my 1
Yeah, you already
upgrade.
passed it.
No, but then if you
It's
play one, then it
competitive
goes back to me.
Okay.
Right, so you play
Sorry.
one. So now it's back to me. I'm going to use Great Speed, +1 move. I'm going to put that on the...
that's a picture of a dog.
I'm going to put that on this, on
Ooh, that's from the
Dragonar, because he's
the
just awesome.
Wolf Goblins.
Yeah, from unreleased Warband, right?
Oh, sweet.
Spoilers. Okay, now back to you. Do you want to play another power card? We're playing, we've saved all our power cards for this one turn.
Ooh, that's a good shit block. I do.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna play this one. Choose up to 2 friendly fighters and push them 1 hex.
Nice.
Going there. And then going here.
Ooh, very cool. Back to me with the power step. I am going to pass. Jack, do you want to play? You just want to play all of your power cards? Is that you got another? You got another? Are you good?
That
Okay,
face.
we have both passed, so that finally ends the power step. Now it will be Jack's first act.
My first activation. I'm gonna flip all those back.
Jack, what are you doing?
Charging. 1, 2, 3. Hit this guy.
Oh,
Rah! No, I don't want to charge.
oh, okay.
I just want to move.
Oh, you just want to move? Okay.
In case I need another swim.
He is there. Power step. Do you got anything? No. Me neither. So, my activation. I'm going to charge with Grashrak Fellhoof, who, by the way, since I killed the dude, does have another ritual token. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There's his charge token. So I'm going to get support when I'm attacking. What's
That's
the Music Man?
Carthane.
Carthane, the Music Man. I am going to use my ritual token though, so I have 2 attack dice needing hammers to deal 2 damage. I get a support from that guy for Murgoth Halfhorn, and I'm re-rolling one of these dice because I used the ritual. So
And I have 2 dodge.
2 dodge, very nice. Whoa, okay,
Double crit?
Well, you can if you get 2 crits
Oh,
actually.
that's right. No, just
Ooh,
1 crit.
just 1. Okay, so I'm going to deal 2 damage to him, and I want to push him. Yeah, leave my boss alone. I'm going to push him right there.
Okay. How much damage was that?
2. And my power step, I will pass. I have no power cards. Jack, do you have any power cards?
No, I don't.
Well, then it is going to move to your second activation.
Okay. All right, my activation. I'm going to use Battle Cry. Action. Remove all guard tokens from adjacent enemy fighters. There's no guard tokens on them. And push all adjacent enemy fighters 1 hex. I was hoping he would miss, and that way I would push both these guys into the Sarlacc pits, but I'm just going to
Push me into the Sarlacc
push
pit.
him into the Sarlacc.
So that's a lethal hex. If you land on a lethal hex, you take a damage. So Murgoth Halfhorn, he's going to take a damage. Oh,
And I score this immediately if I push an enemy fighter into a lethal hex.
nice.
Nice.
Okay, so when you score an objective immediately, you get 1 glory point, and now you get to draw a card, or an objective card. Now, if that objective card is something that you score right now, you still don't score it. You're going to have to wait another activation to do so. But now you have a potential for another point.
Jack, you just Boba Fetted a deer elf.
Power Step. Jack, do you have any cards?
No, I don't have any cards I want to play.
Well, neither do I. So we're both going to pass. It's going to move to my activation.
Mm-hmm.
My activation. Course the Sneak.
Kick the snake.
He's going to charge. His 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll stay there. So he has 2 attacks here, needing swords, just for a single damage.
I need dodges.
You need some dodges. I
Crit.
got 1 sword, you got a crit, so I'm doing nothing to you.
Yay. Any cards you gotta play?
No power cards from me in the power step. How about you, Jack?
Nothing.
It's Jack's activation. What do you got for me?
I'm gonna charge with Shoke.
Yeah, she's not here,
Turn
so
off tracker.
that is
So he
your
can
interpretation.
go- he has 4 movement, so 1, 2, boop, there.
All right.
Attack.
Throw a charge token on him. And me, I only have my single dodge dice. What kind of attack dice do you got?
I get 2. I need hammers.
And do you do 2 damage?
Yes, I do.
Oh, if I fail this, I'm dead. There is my crit. Oh, but you got a crit
And a hammer.
hammer. So there we go. You have pushed. You get like this guy's climbing out of the pit, and you step on his head and you push him,
Push him back
down in
down.
there. So you're gonna get a glory point for killing that guy.
And look at this.
Nicely done.
Surge! Like it says right
run,
there.
A rundown. Score this immediately when a friendly fighter takes an enemy fighter out of activation with a charge. Yeah, so you charge, you kill that guy, so you're getting 2 glory points for that. Nicely done.
God, this is a one-sided game. This is not even entertaining for you to watch. It's so one-sided.
We'll see about that. We'll see about
Scrooge
that.
McDuck of tokens.
And Jack, your power step. You got anything?
Nothing but.
I have nothing as well, so I'm going to move into my final activation. Okay, we tried to figure this out. I have here. Oh, this is in the next activation. Yeah, Bestial Vigor, this Gambit spell. If cast, friendly fighters have +2 move in the next activation. My wizard here, Grashrak, he has a charge token which prevents me from taking actions, but I don't believe that Gambit spells are actions. It's like a ploy card that you have to cast. So I believe that is okay to do. I'm going to try and get a swirly here, which I do. So I'm going to have +2 move in my next activation. Now, Jack, do you have any other power cards that you'd like to play now that I have played this one?
No.
Okay, so now we will move into my next activation. So I'm going to take this little guy, Ushkor. He's a Longor with a bow. He can move 6 now, so he's actually going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just leave him there. And now he's not great in combat, but that's okay. He's
I only have one wound left.
Oh yeah, he's only got to do 1, but he has 2 attack dice. He needs swords, and I've got support here from this guy. I have
Sword.
Oh, let me reroll that one because it was okay. So I got 1 sword. That's all you got to beat. Oh, you got the crit.
I got a crit.
You
Whew.
jump out of the way. You're
It
fine.
was out of the camera, so I couldn't tell where it was. Awesome.
Where was this?
Where was that?
I think it was right there.
Okay.
Whatever.
We can check the footage. I actually knocked it.
Yeah, we can check. In power step, I got nothing. Jack, no cards. Okay, so your final activation. What are you gonna do?
Charge Lion, the chipmunk squirrel.
Lion the lion.
All right.
Yeah, here
1,
he
2,
comes.
3, 4, 5. I'll attack Spear Guy.
Ooh. Okay.
So he is not very good, but
That's okay. I only have. Does he do 2 damage?
yes, he does. No, he does 1
You
damage.
just 1. Okay, well, you can put 1 on me. I get no support, so all I've got here is a single dodge.
So I need swords, and I get 1 support.
Oh, nice. There's a support. I'm going to need... Oh, nothing. So I'm going to take 1 damage here, and then you get to push me as well. Do you want to...
Do that.
me? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then play Snare to deal an additional damage. So even though you only bite him with your chipmunk teeth in the foot, he then falls into a trap and...
Look like it.
He gets killed.
It looks like an acorn to me.
He's hungry. So that's going to be a glory point for you.
Yeah. No power step.
No power step. I also will pass, so now we can move into the end phase. First, let's score some cards. What do you score anything?
I got hold objective 2.
Hold objective 2. Very good. So there's 1 point for you. I will hand you that. You got anything else, or just that one?
Just that one.
Okay, well, I have proven superiority. That is, score this at the end phase if any enemy leaders are out of action and your leader is not out of action. I totally killed you, dude. That's worth 2 glory points.
You want to borrow some of mine?
Well, I'd like a few more, right? Oops, and now I'm just dropping all my cards. And those are the only cards that I have scored.
All right, I throw away this, hold objective 4, and Skaith is dead, so I got rid of his buff.
Cool. Well, I am keeping my objective cards. Do you want to play any upgrades? Because you're supposed to upgrade before you throw away power cards. Oh, okay, well still, but like you didn't redraw yet, did you?
Oh, I can do them now?
No. So now you upgrade.
No.
Hold on. Okay, a little mixed up, but that's okay. Now we're going to upgrade cards. So I'm going to use Trophy Taker. I'm going to go ahead and put that on Draknar. So now when this fighter's attack action takes an enemy fighter out of action, I gain 1 glory point. So that's in addition to the one that I'm getting for normally killing somebody. So I'm going to save that one since I have these other upgrades. So they're probably not enough. So now I get to draw my cards back up, the 3rd objective card, and I get to draw 3 power cards, and we will move into the final round. Just kind of at the end of the turn here, we did just learn that apparently this guy cannot hold objectives. We didn't know that, so we're still just going to keep that objective there. I mean, this is our first time playing this game. We're good. For this one game, Lion is mighty. He found a magic acorn. Other than that, you have both of these fighters who are now inspired because they made they had charge tokens at the end of the action phase. None of my guys are inspired yet because I still need to kill 1 more of these. Somebody needs to die. And now we're going to go ahead and do the roll-off. I've got my 4 dice. You've got your 4 dice. Who can get more critical successes? I have 0. Okay. So do you want to activate a fighter first or second?
I will go first.
All right. Jack, it's your activation. What's happening to me?
I'm going to attack.
All right. I have a
Straight up attack.
dodge of 1.
I have 2 attacks. I need hammers.
And you do 2 damage, right? Ooh, there's no way I can beat that anyway. Yeah.
2 damage.
So that's just going to kill him. Another glory point.
Woo-hoo.
Goodbye, little Ungor. And the power step.
I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to do great strength, +1 damage, and range of 1 and 2. I'm going to put it on this guy here.
Very cool.
Choke.
I will also do an upgrade. I'm going to put Savage Bolt on Grashrak. It's going to be a range 3 attack that can do 1 damage, but on a critical hit it does 2 damage. So he's going to learn a spell. Back to you. More power cards.
To do Hail Charm on Shoch. He can only take 1 damage.
He can only take 1 damage. That's this guy.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that is pretty good. I'm going to... Oh, this is not good. I'm going to just keep that. Do you have any more power cards?
I'm going to give Shoch knockback.
Knockback. Cool.
Divine Strength.
Mm-hmm.
So he's super buff now.
Well, that
and
is
I'm going to
terrifying.
cast a spell.
Ooh.
Might of Kurnoth.
Oh yeah, and that's back to me again. But again,
sorry.
I'm not using one. So go for it.
All right, so I need to roll a swirly, and if cast, choose a friendly fighter. Their range 1 and 2 attack actions have +1 damage. This spell persists until the end of the round or until the fighter is taken out.
Very good.
Nope.
Didn't get it. Back to me. I've got nothing. Do you want to play another?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then it is my activation. Okay. I'm going for Savage Bolt with Grashrak on the Music Man, Carthane. So I'm going to need the swirly symbol here to do 1 damage, doing 2 on a critical hit, but it only has 1 health left, so come on. And you still get to dodge against this as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an attack action. So, well, if you get a critical hit, though, you dodge it. Okay, so I'm going to do the 2 damage, take him down. So I'm going to get a glory point, and I'm going to inspire everybody, because finally I have killed 2 of Jack's warband members.
You only had to flip 2 of those. You only have 2 guys left.
Oh, you're right. I'm like, I'm inspiring this guy that is dead. I only have 2 guys left. And I have no power card in the power step. Jack, do you have any power cards in the power step? Nothing. So then it's going to move to your second activation.
So, Choke is gonna charge 1, 2, card, attack this guy.
Oh.
So he has 3 attacks looking for hammers.
I only have a single shield here. What do you got?
Crit, hammer.
Well, there's no way I can beat that. So how much damage am I taking?
3, because I got
3.
+1.
Well, shoot. Then he's dead. Ah! Another glory point for you. And now my guy that gives me 2 glory when he kills somebody is dead. That is very unfortunate.
I have nothing.
Nothing in the power step. Let's go to my next activation. Because I only have one guy left. Yeah, You know, I'm going to go ahead and use, once again, Savage Bolt, but on Lion. Since I'm inspired, I now get 2 magic dice, so if one of these is a critical hit, I can do 2 damage and kill him. Ooh, and... Okay, I'm going to do 2 damage from the critical hit and take him out. Way to go, Grashrak! 1 more glory point, but I'm still pretty far behind. And no power cards in that power step. So moving to Jack's third activation. What do you got?
Actually, charge.
A charge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Oh, you're trying to knock me into the hole, huh?
In the hole.
Well, I have 1 dodge, and that's it.
Oh, I have 2 attacks. I need hammers. Crit and the hammer.
Oh, so I'm taking how much damage?
Just 1.
Just 1, but I am being pushed back into the hole.
Pit.
Oh, so I'm going to take 2 damage. Ouch. All right, I've taken my 2 damage and also remembered, that I've killed 2 guys, so I still have 2 ritual tokens. Are you playing any power cards now, Jack?
Negative.
Neither am I. So my third activation, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to space 4 right here and not play any power cards. Jack, do you have any power cards to play?
I'll play this one.
What is that?
It's Strike in Concert. The first range attack of 1 or 2 inches. Attack action made by a friendly fighter, and the next activation is +1 damage.
Ooh.
I just want to get rid of it.
Well, oh, you're right. Okay, so never mind. Because, yeah, nobody can attack here. So now we're going to move into your... Oh, and I have no more cards. Do you have any more cards?
Nope.
Okay, we're good. End of that power step, Jack's final activation.
My last activation, I can't get Annihilation because I can't kill him, sadly. So,
He's
this
too
one.
good.
Ooh, Ritual Kill. Score this immediately when your warband takes the enemy fighter. Nope, can't do it.
Not happening. Okay, my... you want to play any power cards?
No,
Okay, me neither. And my final activation here. So, you have 3 health. You have 3 health, but you can only take 1 damage from an attack, right? Okay. The hard part is, though, do you have score objective 3? Is it worth it to push you away from that? Or, I mean, he's teasing me. Or is it worth it to just try and kill her? I would need a critical hit here. And then I would be able to kill her if I can get this critical hit. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my ritual. So I can reroll one of my... actually, is it... Oh, never mind. It's only in an attack action. And a spell like... Oh, no, this... let me see if the spell like this counts as an attack action. So yes, we checked a spell. An attack spell is a spell attack action. So I get to use a reroll for one of my dice since I'm at level 2. Again, rerolling one of these. Oh, no, I failed with both of them. So I need this critical hit. I get 1, and
it does damage.
Okay, it does 1 damage, and then we'll push you, but that's not enough to kill you, because even if I do snare, I do 1 more damage to you. It's not enough. And in my, I should have done that. Whatever. I have no more power cards. Do you have any power cards? I think that is the end of the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at our objective. The 2 cards that I am scoring hold objective 4, thank you Grashrak, and Survival of the Fittest. Score this at the end phase if there are 1 or more surviving friendly fighters, just 1, and 5 or more fighters are out of action. This was a bloody game. All 5 of my other guys died, and at least 3 of Jack's died. So I'm getting 3 more glory points, which is bringing my total up to 8.
Ooh,
but Jack...
scoring this.
What is that? Safety and swiftness. Score at the end phase if 3 or more surviving friendly fighters.
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh, you don't.
Yes, 3 or more.
Yeah, 3 or more. Okay, but never
Take
mind.
that away.
But then you still have
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
9. You beat me by 1.
Yeah, but I'm not counting it. It was a tie.
Okay, it's a tie
We scored
because of the lion one?
the
Okay.
lion.
Well, here, actually... Oh, because then when it is a tie, then you go to... No, okay, we can play this correctly. Then you go to who has the most objectives. We each have 1. Then you go to who has the most fighters in their warband left. And that would be you, Jack. So 2-1, you are the victor, and it is totally fair. Let's go ahead and talk about this in a under talk. I don't know what it's called. But wait, sorry. So it goes points. Do you have anybody still left on the battlefield? Objectives. And if there's still a tie, the game is a draw. So it is a draw.
Now I want to go back to being winning.
All right. Yeah, we like that. That's more exciting. Wait. You know what?
Just roll off.
Let's roll off. Right. You got to. Oh, okay.
Dodge.
You get a dodge. I get a. Oh, I don't know. Who gets a critical success first? Who gets a critical success first? Come on.
Oh, gosh.
No. Roll different dice.
Oh, gosh.
This is exactly as the game was meant to be played.
Yeah.
Games Workshop was very pleased that they sent us this to demonstrate.
Oh, my goodness, I'm losing dice here.
I've rolled like 3 more times. There's one. Can you beat that?
No!
Okay. All right. What? Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're talking about it. Okay, it can still be realm talk because like I said in the video, it's very, very important for the lore of Age of Sigmar. So it's still in the realms. Shu, what did you think of?
So,
you left halfway.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I had to tuck in some kids and there was some
He's a
stuff
responsible adult while we're sitting down here.
He's
Playing plastic people.
And yes, it's funny. Like Jack said, I have no memory of this place. Like I didn't really remember, but I started seeing the way the dice are going. I'm like, okay, I do remember this game. You get your sea legs back pretty quickly. If you played it before, you get it back. I really love the models. I'm sorry. Like number 1, my review of this is like, if you're a hobbyist for this hobby because you like the army men, you need to buy this because those miniatures are bomb-ass miniatures. They are some of the best I've ever seen. I just love how dynamic their poses are. You got that Beastman who's doing the Predator scene, the cutting across his chest and shouting to...
And the guy holding the head, too.
Yeah, the guy holding
the spinal cord hanging out of it. Right?
Holding an elf head, let's be real about it.
Yeah, I think some people maybe thought that the Kurnothi, like the first time that they were revealed, maybe looked kind of funny. No, in person the miniatures are excellent. That has happened a few times where people are like, oh, I don't really like the paint job. No, see the models in person, go down to your local shop, check them out. They're really cool.
If you got doubts.
Squirrel teeth.
Yeah. Well,
everyone else is awesome.
The squirrel looks like a Pokemon. But other than that, everybody else is.
Someone thinks that's okay. So if you got doubts about the way the Kurnothi look, you should go check out what people are doing with them on Instagram right now. Yes, they look a little wacky with the 1994 wood elf hair. That's not how people are painting them. That is choice.
You better paint them that way.
They look. I will totally paint them that way. Red era.
Red
Goblin green bases.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's what I said needs to happen. Okay, so about the game, our review kind of the game, and also just this game specifically. There's still those nice kind of exciting moments that I think form around. If somebody rolls 1 critical success, that supersedes everything else. And then if I roll 2, then there's like nothing you can do about that. That's pretty funny.
It's definitely a very good game to play with your friends. But it also depends on who you're playing against. I bet competitively it might be a little different. Where if you don't know the player or just pickup game, but it's when you have good friends. This is a great, great half hour. If you don't have the 2.5 hours that it takes to play Age of Sigmar,
Yeah,
this is definitely not Age of Sigmar, but it's in the same world. So it's like playing Fallout on the computer, and then they have a Fallout app kind of thing where, okay, it's Fallout, and it's the same, there's vaults
Same
and
universe,
whatnot, but it's just a completely different game. I'm excited to see what these guys do on the tabletop as far as AOS, their rules. They're some very
Plus
cool
one to
stuff.
hit the Blight Kings.
Yes,
What up?
That
Then they
combo's
will be
going away.
painted.
That's going to be really
You
good.
think it's gonna get
That's
nerfed?
going to be really good for like snow because they're going to switch that to unmodified 6s at some
unmodified,
point.
yeah.
But right
for
now,
Blight Kings.
Blight
Right.
Kings, this is the only thing that can give you plus one
This is our
hit.
hint.
So you'll be exploding on 5. It's going to be nice for a little bit.
And then you're gonna bring the Witherstaff from that Skaven guy to get you plus 1 to wound. And
And
Blight Kings are coming back. Doug.
Doug's ready.
Yeah.
Doug's Blight Kings are coming back.
Oh,
Maybe I was pretty excited to try Bulgor with plus 1 to hit. But maybe our first bat rep, maybe we should just skip right to Blight Kings. Maybe I could play Nerd.
I want to see
these
Beast of
pieces.
Chaos versus Sylvanet.
That's what I wanted to as well. That's full. Okay, so first let's do fully thematic game, and then let's do hacking the game, where then there's a second game where somebody plays Nurgle.
We try to be power gimme. Yeah.
First,
Yeah, that's how
let's
we're
put
gonna.
him up.
Yeah, let's paint
Yes,
them.
paint him up. They're gonna look awesome.
And they're
Brenton Shoe,
Can
paint
you
off.
put like an effect there so when you do, it's like, wow.
Yeah,
editing.
I will do the best effect that VideoPad has to offer.
Well, thank you very much, Games Workshop, for sending us Beastgrave. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching our channel. We hope you enjoyed this video, and go check out Beastgrave. It will be in stores this weekend.